Howdy folks, Jim Game here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to some more TGC2. So today we're going to do the 100th PGA Championship 2018. It's at the Bellerive Country Club. This was designed by Yeltzman. As you see, it's par 70. The fairways are firm, the greens are firm, and the green speeds are fast. Now I've set this up in the Korea, which is something I don't normally do, but since it's the 100th PGA Championship, yeah, it's something special. So I'm going to set it up in Korea. I'm going to do 4 rounds. We're actually playing off the black tees, which is 7,339 yards. And let's get this thing started. So I actually had to use most of my money there because I'd hardly ever used the Korea, so I had to upgrade my society level to level 10. So I'm going to put it on very hard, which should be okay. And let's get cracking. Okay, hole 1, 438 yards, par 4, stroke index 8. Beautiful looking first hole. Yeltzman is a fantastic designer. Okay, so we've got quite a strong wind and I've got my wind gear on. Oh, that's something I didn't check for all 4 rounds, is what gear I was wearing, to be honest. Okay, the fairway thins down, kind of up there in the middle. So I'm going to just aim kind of to the right hand side, just in case I get this draw. And let's get this underway. And there's our slow backswing started again. I actually did jump on the driving range for about 5 minutes as well, and I thought I might have had it sorted out. Oh, look at that. Into the heavy rough already. That's not good. Okay, 99, excuse me, 90 to 96%, which ain't too bad. 115 yards with a gap wedge. It's 117 to the pin, but it's actually 115 because it's downhill. A slight little slope that. I reckon this should be okay with that wind, to be honest. Oh, look at that. Hit the blooming pin. Okay, got a little bit of history for you guys as well. I'll get that started in a minute. Okay, so we've got 9 feet, 1 inch down. And the green speeds are on 173, which ain't too bad. Oh, it just turned away at the end. So that's going to start off with a par. Okay, Bellerive Country Club is a golf and country club in central United States, located in Town and Country, Missouri, a suburb west of St. Louis. With the old Warson, Westwood and St. Louis country clubs, it is considered one of the big 4 old line elite St. Louis clubs. The course has hosted 3 major championships: the US Open in 1965, the PGA Championship in 1992, and of course this one, the 100th PGA Championship in 2018. So hole 2, 411 yards, par 4, stroke index 10. And the wind's dropped a little bit, 12 mile an hour. Let's see if we can sort this slow backswing out. Oh, that's a big pull though. That should be okay, there's plenty of room. I did aim down the right hand side. Okay, pretty big drive. The wind's helped quite a bit there, 327 yards. Okay, 100 yards. The sand wedge, 94 yards to the pin. It's actually playing 95, so I'm going to drop some off of that because of the wind. How's the distance? Come on. Distance isn't too bad. That's not bad at all. Okay, the club was actually opened 121 years ago in 1897, and it was known as the Field Club. Okay, our first birdie. So how are we doing? Oh, we're in the lead. Okay, hole 3, 148 yards, par 3, stroke index 16. Lovely planting, lovely, so a little retaining wall going all the way around the green there. do like that plant he's got over there on the right hand side. That looks very nice. Very natural looking as well. Beautiful. Okay, 164 yards. I think we will go with the 8 iron. I'm still going to take a little tiny touch off of this. Okay, that's a good strike. All depends on distance. Distance isn't too bad. It's just going to trickle off onto the fringe. Nope, it's actually stayed there. Okay, 10 feet, 11 feet, 3 inches down. These are tough putts. This green's going to be pretty tough. Okay, another nice birdie. Okay, hole 4, 522 yards, par 4, stroke index 4. Oh, this is a pretty long par 4. Yeah, another little bit of history. In 1910, the club moved to nearby Normandy, and that's when it was actually renamed the Bellerive Country Club, after Louis Groston de Saint-Ange de Bellerive, the last French governor of Illinois country, in 1765. With the Jordan-style clubhouse, Bellerive's first notable event was in 1949 Western Amateur Championship. 4 years later, it hosted the PGA Tour's Western Open, won by E.J. Dutch Harrison. Okay, the wind is dropping a little bit again. It's in our face this time now. And I'm going to actually aim kind of to the right hand side here because I am drawing this a bit. I'm going to just rotate the controller a little touch to see if I can straighten it up. It's not too bad. Should be good. Okay, that's going to roll right into the middle of the fairway for me. 293 yards, 294. So it's going to make this a pretty long hole. Okay, 235 yards to the pin. It's actually playing 237. Okay, with that wind, it should actually slow it down a bit. I'm putting a little touch of loft on it as well. Just try and slow it down a little bit more. Is it going to bite for me? Come on, slow up. Okay, so it's going to leave us quite a sort of medium to longish putt here. Okay, 14 feet. Well, 17 feet, 5 inches down. Oh, it turned the wrong way. Right off the bat there, it just turned. Okay, so that sets us up. That's another par there. Still doing not too bad. Okay, hole 5, 472 yards, par 4, stroke index 6. So what I'm probably going to do as well, guys, I wouldn't sit and watch somebody play 4 rounds on the same course. So what I'll probably do is I'll record this round. I'll probably play round 2 and 3 off screen. Excuse me. And then I'll come back and record round 4. Because, I mean, I don't even play the same course twice these days. I never have, unless something goes wrong with my recording. I haven't done that for about a year now. I only play one course once and that's it. But I thought, since this is the 100th PGA Championship, we'll make a little change. Okay, so we've got hole 5, 472, par 4, stroke index 6. Okay, that's just going to pull it around into the middle for me with this wind. A little bit of a kick to the right there. Just over 300 yards, 303 yard drive. Okay, that leaves us 179 to the pin, but it's playing about 184. I think that should be alright actually. Let's have a little check on the green. Better start checking these as well just to make sure. Come on, I want that wind to push it around a little bit more. Come on, that should hold up for me. Come on, slow down. Yeah, I'm going to have to start taking a little bit more off this because of the roll. Okay, so what we've got 15 feet, 2 inches up. Oh, that lipped out. That should have dropped. Okay, in 1959 the club moved southwest to its current location and the suburb, town and country. Robert Trent Jones designed the course, which opened 58 years ago in 1960 on Memorial Day. Okay, hole 6, 213 yards, par 3, stroke index 2. Okay, so what we've got here, the wind's going in the right direction for us this time, so that's good. Okay, we want to hit round about on this sort of little hump here, and the way the green's rolling, it should trickle it down towards the pin for us. I'm going to go with a 4-iron. I'm going to put just a tiny touch of loft on it because I think this might run out just a little bit too much. Okay, so that's a good swing. So hopefully it's going to hit and run down towards the pin. Oh, and I was right, it did run out quite a bit. Could have took quite a bit more off that. That's going to leave us a huge putt. Oh, that's a big putt. Okay, 30 feet. It's pretty flattish though. It's going to turn quite a bit right to left. Oh, just overjudged that. Yeah, so as I say, it was opened 58 years ago in 1960 on Memorial Day. 5 years later, Bellerive hosted its first USGA Championship and Major Championship, the US Open in 1965, in which Gary Player won in a Monday playoff over Kel Nagle. It was the first US Open scheduled for a Sunday final round. Previously, the third and fourth rounds were actually played on a Saturday. Player was the first foreign-born player to win the US Open in 38 years and completed the career Grand Slam at age 29. Okay, hole 7, 395 yards, par 4, stroke index 12. Okay, so I'm just going to smash this one down there. There's plenty of room down there. Oh, that's a big pull. That wind should keep it there for me though. Okay, so that leaves us 86 yards, 87 yards to the pin. Just going to down loft it just a tiny touch. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice strike. Okay, that sets us up lovely for a nice little tap-in birdie. Excuse me. Okay, hole 8, 611 yards, par 5, stroke index 18. Yeah, I set this up today. It took me ages doing all them blooming PGA names. Over 25 pages worth. So it's over 250 names I actually put in. The good thing is it actually keeps it in your members list, so you don't have to do it every time you start another one up. So that's a good thing. Okay, hole 8, 611 yards, par 5, stroke index 18. Okay, you've got the wind coming in at 8 miles an hour from about 2 o'clock, so that's going to push it left with this little bit of draw. I'm going to have to aim down this right hand side. That's not too bad. Takes it right up over 300 yards. Excuse me. Okay, that leaves us 314 to the pin, so we're never going to reach the green too. Let's just smash a 3-wood up here and leave ourselves a nice pitch in. Okay, yeah, it was the first US Open scheduled for a Sunday final round, previously the third and fourth round were actually played on Saturday. Player was the first one. I already said that, didn't I? Yep, the Grand Slam, age 29. A year before Jack Nicklaus did it. It was the 5th of Player's 9 major titles and his only victory in the US Open. He won with fiberglass shafted clubs, and he actually donated his winner's check to charity. Nice man. Okay, so we've got 46 yards to the pin. It's going to play about 48. But I think I'm just going to hit this dead because it's going to bounce and it's going to roll just a little touch. Bite for me. Come on. There we go. Okay, another nice little tap in. And that puts us on -4. We're doing pretty well here. Okay, let me just scroll down to my notes to get the next bit of history for you guys. Got quite a bit here. Okay, hole 9, 434 yards, par 4, stroke index 14. And the wind has dropped down again to 5 miles an hour. So again, I'm going to aim down this right hand side. Okay, Bellerive hosted the inaugural US Mid-Amateur in 1981, won by Jim Holtgreave, and its second major with the PGA Championship in 1992. Nick Price won the first of his 3 majors with a score of 278 -6, 3 strokes ahead of 4 runners-ups. Okay, 137 yards to the pin, so that's actually playing about 143, 144. So I'm going to go up to the 8 iron. I'm going to take some off it. Put a bit of loft on that. We've got 6 mile an hour wind coming in from the left. We're on a slight little slope as well. Oh, and I've pushed that, so that might actually go a bit right. Oh no, it's not. It's actually staying out left. I thought the wind and that little bit of fade I put on that might have pushed it out a bit more. Okay, so that leaves us 14 feet, 3 inches down. This should not turn much at all. Oh, I think I've hit that too soft. Oh no, I haven't. Excuse me. Okay, hole 10, 509 yards, par 4, stroke index 3. Okay, the 1999 US Mid-Amateur was held at Old Warson, and Bellerive was actually used in the 36-hole stroke play qualifying portion of that. And in 2001, the course was hosting practice rounds for the WGC American Express Championship, scheduled for September 13th to 16th. But the event was actually abandoned as a result of the September 11th attacks on the morning of the practice rounds. And we all remember that. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty hard trying to concentrate and read all this at the same time. Try to keep my head together, what I'm doing here. But I do like just telling a little bit of history of the courses, especially the RCRs that I play. I've always done it. And it's nice just to get that little bit of history out as you're playing. Okay, so we've got 190 yards to the pin. Oh, that's a pretty short landing area, that. That's way too short, I think. Oh, I don't know. Don't know. I've just downlofted that. There's a tiny little touch there. I'm going to go with this. I'm going to go with a 6 iron. Just hopefully it bounces on the edge of the green here. Oh, that's not bad. If it holds up, yep, that's exactly how I wanted to play that. Couldn't have done much better. I think if I hit the green, it would have travelled a little bit further. Okay, so we've got 14 feet, 2 inches down. Oh, and that's another nice birdie. That's a lovely putt, that one. Okay, I better go on with this history. I'm not going to finish it by the time the round's done. Okay, the US Senior Open, a senior major, was held at the course in 2004 and won by Peter Jakobsen. The course hosted the BMW FedExW Championship, formerly the Western Open, in September 2008. The third of 4-part FedEx Cup playoffs. Okay, so what we've got here, hole 11, 355 yards, par 4, stroke index 15. Now, my draw should help me here, because if you look at the slope, it's all sloping sort of left to right to left here. So I should be able to hold this pretty well. Oh, that's a big push. Or should I say big pull? I wouldn't call that a draw, I'd call that a massive hook. Okay, that leaves us 41 to the pin, playing 42. So we're just going to take some off of this. Go on, baby. Oh, look at that. Oh, just about to drop when it spun back. Hey, the top 70 players on the points list competed for the final 30 spots in the Tour Championship and was won by Camilo Villegas. And Bellerive hosted another senior major in 2013, the Senior PGA Championship, won by Japanese pro Koki Idoki, and is again the site of the PGA Championship in 2018, which is what we're playing now. Okay, hole 12, 453 yards, par 4, stroke index 13. So that's a history lesson over, guys. So now I can get back to concentrating on my gameplay. Wow, I'm drawing this quite a lot today. In fact, I actually stopped rotating the controller. I might have to start going back to it. Don't know what it is, it just seems to come and go all the time with me with this swing. Okay, 135, it's playing about 137. Let's just down loft that a tiny touch because the wind is going to help as well here. Oh no, fast downswing. Didn't want that. That's going to end up in that bunker, I think. Oh no, it's not. And I actually down lofted that a little bit too much. Oh, that's a big putt. 21 feet. Oh, 24 feet. 5 inches down. Come on, start turning. No, that's not going to make it. That's going to trickle past quite a bit. Probably just over 10 feet, I reckon. 8 feet. 1 inch up. So let's just try and take some of this break out. That's a nice little birdie. Par, pardon me. Getting a bit ahead of myself, that. Okay, lovely little par 3 here. Hole 13, 108 yards, par 3, stroke index 7. Again, great plant and all that all the way around this course. It's done a cracking job. Okay, 191 yards to the pin. 7 mile an hour winds at our back. Just going to take a little touch off that. Because even if it bounces in the rough, I think it probably should still make it onto the green. Oh no. My swing is completely gone. After I finished doing all that reading and talking, start to concentrate on the game, the swing goes. I was on the driving range for it, come on as well. Shouldn't be hitting this bad. Right, come on. Concentrate. Okay, 31 feet. 1 foot down. Oh, this is going to be slick. This is going to be slick. 1 foot down. Just want it there. Just let the slope take it now. Yeah, I'm overdoing these breaks. Oh, that's trickled past quite a bit. This could be a bogey. Depends on the break. Yeah, that should be okay. Okay, 12 feet, 2 inches up. Okay, nice little par save that. What I might do as well, I mean, there's over 250 names here, guys, so I'm not saying I know them all, you know what I mean? All their first names and that. So what I might do after this first round, I'm going to play the second and third round off screen. So I might actually change the names to the actual guys who are at the top of the leaderboard. So I might do that, just to make it look a bit more authentic. Okay, hole 14, 410 yards, par 4, stroke index 9. Okay, it's a lovely big dogleg. Fairway turns way around to the left here. It's a beautiful looking, look at that view. That's stunning. It's a stunning course. Okay, pretty thin fairway though. So I can't afford to draw this too much, so let's try and get this right. Oh, that's not too bad. That should be okay. The wind's actually going to keep that pretty straight. I was just about to say, don't kick right. And it's not too bad. Okay, 300 yard drive. That's going to leave us 134, about 136 to the pin. Oh, I've got 10 mile an hour wind in our face though. So I'm actually going to down loft this to counteract that wind. Come on, I need that wind to push this round a bit. It's going to stay out to the left. That's a great view, that. Okay, so what does that leave us with? 14 feet, 2 inches down. Oh, look at that turn. I still think a lot of the putts, they turn very, very quick off the club face. Too quick, I think. Sometimes it looks quite unnatural. So we're still well in the lead, and we had this on very hard as well, so looks like these guys are finding it pretty tough as well. Okay, hole 15, 495 yards, par 4, stroke index 5. So it's a pretty long course this, a lot of the par 4s are pretty long. This one just sort of gradually goes downhill, some nice elevation changes on the course as well. Nothing drastic, but a bit notable, you can notice them. Okay, let's try and sort this. Still getting a big draw. Well, it's not that big, to be honest. That's not too bad. I mean, it's the TGC2, it's always something I've played for. It's the draw, so I'm kind of used to it. Okay, 194. It's actually playing 196. Let's just take a little bit off the 4-iron. Not too bad with the irons though. There we go, see what I mean? Just, oh, should I move that a little bit more? As I say, I'm always expecting a bit of draw, so. Oh, it's going to trickle off onto the fringe. No, don't go on the rough, because I can actually putt from the fringe. That's not too bad. We'll putt from here, I think. Go on. Oh, that's so close. A lot of people would probably just chip it from there, but I like putting from the fringe. Excuse me. That's another part. Still leaves us at -7. Okay, hole 16, 238 yards, par 3, stroke index 1. Okay, you got the pin over to the left hand side here. It looks like there's a little slope just to the right, front right of it. Wow, 233. So it's actually playing 235. Slow back something. I was actually going to say I can't afford to draw this too much here. That looks not too bad if it runs out for me. Come on, pull up, pull up. So that's going to leave us a little tough putt here. Okay, 20 feet, 4 inches down. This one looks like it could turn quite a bit. Not as much as that though. Yeah, I'm way overdoing these breaks. Oh, this could drop as a shot here. This is going to be quite a big left to righter. Right, I'm just going to have to put a bit of pace in this. 11 feet, 3 inches up. Oh, we get it. Nice save. This is a pretty tough course. The greens are pretty tough. That was a nice save though. Okay, hole 17, 597 yards, par 5, stroke index 17. Okay, I do love the little stream going all the way down there. The little sort of walkways going over it as well. Yeah, I must admit, it's a cracking job he's done. Okay, let's just try and smash one down here. Should be fine. Just hit the 300 mark. 301 yards. That's going to leave us 287. So we're not going to go for the green 2 here, guys. I'm going to actually lay it up down here. I might even drop it down one more. I don't know. Let me have a look. Ooh. Let's have a look. See where the 5 wood puts us. 5 wood puts us right over the top of that bunker. It's going to have to be a 3 wood. So we might end up going with a chip here instead of a pitch. I don't want it to go on the green now. That's going to leave us a huge putt. That's fine. Just take a little chip from that. Okay, so we've got 24 yards. That's 1 foot up. I might actually just go with a little flop shot here. Little flop flop. I'll skip past and then come back. Come on. So that's not too bad. It should set us up for a birdie. Okay, 5 feet, 1 inch down. It's got a bit of a turn on it though, so I'm going to try and take some of the break out. Okay, that's good. Puts us up to 8 under. Okay, hole 18, 458 yards, par 4, stroke index 11. Okay, turns pretty sharpish to the left. Got a couple of bunkers protecting that sort of corner there as well. We've got 3 bunkers actually protecting the way into the green also. So this could be pretty tough approach shot. Slow back swing, slow down swing. That's actually going to keep that pretty straight. So as you know, fast will take you to the left, slow will take you to the right. And with that wind, I actually held it pretty straight. So it's going to leave us on a right to left slope though. Pretty big one as well. And with that wind in my draw, wow, this ball could move some here. Okay, 165. That's actually playing 168. So I'm going to take just a touch off it. I'm going to move this quite a distance here. As you see, got the slope, got the wind, and got my draw, and it's still going to end up... Oh, that's not too bad actually. That is not bad at all. Okay, 9 feet, 4 inches down. This should turn just a little touch. Don't miss. Oh, there we go, guys. Okay, so that's the first round of the 100th PGA Championship. And that puts us well in the lead. Closest 1-2 is only -1. So we're doing pretty well there. As I said, I might change all these names actually to the top players that are actually in the leaderboard at the moment. So don't forget, guys, if you like the content, hit that like button, and I will catch us again next time. And don't forget, what I'm probably going to do is I'll do the 2nd and 3rd rounds off screen, and we'll come back and get the 4th round done. Because I can't sit and watch somebody play 4 rounds on the same course. That would just do my head in. I would find that so boring. So, as I said, 2nd and 3rd rounds I'll do off screen, and I'll come back, do the 4th round, and I'll post that on Sunday. So don't forget, hit the like button, guys, and I'll catch you again next time.